Hey Queens, I'm Bailey. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today is my first update to my full face project pan for 2024, so let's get into it. Alright, let's start off with the eyeshadow palette that I am panning for this year, and that is the Kylie Jenner Valentine's Day palette from like forever ago. And originally I think I had like 3 pans and now we have 6, so half of the palette has pans now, which I'm really excited about, but the other half like doesn't have a lot of use on it, so it's like great but not great at the same time. So like let's go through each shade and how many times I used them. So Heartthrob I used a total of 6 times. I don't know if the pan expanded or not. I really only use this in my inner corner now. That's just kind of where it looks best. So, And also I'm trying to use a single shadow in this project that is kind of like a similar inner corner shade. So I'm trying to like, you know, go in between the two, and it's not really working out for me, but it is what it is. Blush I used 4 times and I hit pan on this month, and I ended up really just enjoying this shade. It's a very nice neutral pinky sort of situation. It looks very beautiful with this shade. I love them together. It comes out looking like a very just natural makeup sort of situation. I like it. And then next we have Be Mine, and I used it once. And I mean, it has a little dip in there, but nothing serious. And then we have Romance, which I used 3 times and hit pan on. So that is what it's looking like. I think my cat is outside my door and it is cracked, so hopefully he just figures it out and pushes the door open and doesn't okay. Let me just let him in this time because he's not gonna stop meowing. We know this from last month. Come in, dear. Come on. Please come in. Okay. He's just sitting outside the door and my husband's listening to a YouTube video downstairs that we can hear all the way up here, but it's fine. It's fine. Then we have Kinda Classy, and yep, I did not use this at all. I just feel like this gold just, I don't know. This is a very cool tone palette to me, and to have this like gold in here just kind of feels off. So I don't know how I'm gonna incorporate this to my everyday, but we'll see. Then we have Love Bug, and I also did not use this. It's just a hard shade, again, for me to incorporate every day. It's not something that I really feel like I can wear to work, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that one either. The door is literally open. This cat's gonna drive me nuts. Then we have Princess, which I have expanded the pan on a lot, and I used it a total of 7 times. Then we have Pink Problems. I only used it once. Did I hit pan on this? I think I did. I think I hit pan on this month. It's not neutral enough for me to wear every day. Oh my God, let me just grab him. Let me just grab him. Hold on. Oh, okay. Well, he ran off, so I don't know. As I was saying, Pink Problems is just a little too pink for me to wear every day. February is a shadow that I'm using as a blush, and I used it 10 times, but there's like no change in it at all. It just is what it is. And then Candy Heart and First Date. Oh wait, I used these both once. I remember I used them both as a blush as well, just to kind of see, and they are pigmented. So So I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna incorporate those either, but we're just gonna kind of see how it goes. And then Admirer, I expanded the pan on and I used it 5 times. So that is the eyeshadow palette. All right, now let's move on to my singles palette, and it's gonna look a little different. Bailey, there's something missing. Why? Oh, because I finished it. That's why. So I had a duo green like shadow from the Too Faced Life is a Festival palette that I was working on. In January, I used it 3 times, and then I used it today for the last time. So technically I finished it in February because today is February 3rd. It just kind of worked out, you know, that anyways, January didn't end on a weekend, so I had to like wait until this weekend. It just is what it is, but I did finish it, so who even cares? I don't. It is done. He is back. Just come in, Bubs. Just come in. Just come in, dear. Come on. I don't know what his problem is. I really don't. But anyways, finish that shadow. And then my other one, so we have, this is also from the Life is a Festival palette. I only used it 3 times, but I mean, I'm happy with that. I'm surprised I used it more than once, so great, you know? Then we have the black, which I used 3 times, and I made a little bit of progress, not much. Then this tan shade I used 3 times. This is new. I am bringing in this month, since the door is open. The door is open and he's not coming in. He's just sitting there meowing. Anyways, since I rolled that green shadow out, I rolled in another one because I love green eyeshadow. It's like my favorite. So I'm gonna be working on that. I don't know how it's gonna look with this. I think I'm gonna try it once, see how it looks. If I don't like it, I'll never do it again. But yeah, so then we have this lime shade, which I used once in January and then once today. So that's what it looks like. And I did hit side pan today, so very excited about that. The yellow I only used once because I ended up using this other shade in another palette as a transition. Because it like broke, and so I think I'd rather just like use that right now because it's kind of just very finicky and I just need to use up that product just so that palette, you know, so you don't get eyeshadow everywhere, you know? I mean, I guess I could just chunk it out, but I do really like the shade. I like the shade so much, so I only use this once. The white I hit pan on, which I was not expecting because I don't use a lot. I kind of just use it right here on my brow bone. It looks very stark today. I think I used a little bit more than I normally do. Sometimes I put it on my inner corner here. I didn't today. I didn't feel like it. But I used this a total of 16 times. So this is kind of just what it looks like. There is still a lot of product in there, so I still think it's going to take me a very long time, even though I did hit pan. Just is what it is, you know? It'd be like that. Now we're going to move on to everything else. We're going to start with my Lime Crime Software Blush in Wi-Fi. She is famous on this channel. And I used it a total of 5 times, and this is what it's looking like. There's still so much product in here. I swear this is taking me forever to go through. It sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I have makeup all over me. I like moved that green shadow into my little singles palette, and it was stuck in my big singles palette, and it was just a whole mess. Anyways, next is my Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio, and I am working on the shade Scorcher. And my goal was to hit side pan, which I did. And I used it a total of 5 times as well. And that is what it is looking like. I think for this, I know in this one I considered it done and there's still kind of product in here, but I have a different brush now. It's this one. It's smaller and I can really get in there with it. I think I am gonna try to use up every little bit. I'm not even gonna bother with this ever again, but I think I will try to use everything. And with that being said, I think it's gonna take me a very long time to get through that, even though there's not a ton. I think it'll take me a while, so yay. Then we have my Shayna B cream blush in Rosa. I used it a total of 8 times. And that is what it is looking like. And, you know, I think I have another 2 months with this and I think it'll be done, but we are getting there. Then we have my LYS bronzer stick in the stupidest name ever, No Limits Harmony. I don't know, like, is it called the No Limits bronzer and the shade is Harmony? I mean, that would be cool, but No Limits Harmony is just not a good name to me. So I'm not gonna roll this all the way up. I did use this 13 times. I mean, it was brand new when I brought it in. I'll roll it up, screw it, whatever. I mean, that's what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like rolled all the way down because that's where you can see the actual progress. So, I mean, not much because it was flush with the packaging. Yeah, this is gonna take me a while. I totally overestimated how long this is gonna take me. And I found out that I don't really like it. It's not as easy as I originally thought it to be. Sometimes it's harder to blend out than others. Sometimes it just sticks to my face more than other times. It's just really finicky. So I'm glad I'm panning it because it's not great. So I don't want to keep it in my collection, but it's also a cream, so they don't last as long. So I'm happy I'm panning it. I will never purchase that again. I got it in my BoxyCharm and I'll just, yeah, you get it, you get it. Let's move on. I am very, very happy with this. This is my Morphe Babe in Paradise palette. My goal was to hit pan in every shade. I don't have pan in every shade, but that's because I'm having to wait until the summertime for one of these. But I have pan in 5 of these shades. So I was focusing on She Who here, which I did use 10 times to hit pan on. So that is what it looks like. And then I did use these two together when I was wearing more warmer tone looks, and I did end up hitting pan, and I'm very happy with that. So this shade over here, I am gonna layer on top of my bronzer in the summertime. I hope it works. If it doesn't work, then I don't know what I'll do with that shade. But yeah, I might use it as a shadow. I bet it would look really good just by itself, all blended out. I don't know, we'll kind of just see and play around, but for right now, I am taking this out of my project and I'll bring it back in the summertime. Then we have my single little pot here. This is the Raw Beauty Kristi ColourPop Super Shock in Olympic. And I have expanded the pan, so I don't know if you can see, it's very tiny expansion over on this side. That's kind of where I'm working at. So I did use it once all over my lid, so I use my finger when I do that. And so I'm just trying to get over here to this side pan. We'll see how that goes. This is obviously gonna take me more than all year long, I think. And I don't use it often enough to like have a lot of progress, so it just is what it is. That's gonna take me a while, and that's fine. Then we have my 2 liners. This brown one from ColourPop I used 5 times. This black one from Huda Beauty I used 7 times. I can't read my own tallies. Okay, so let's roll these bad boys up. So this is what it looks like. Pretty much, I think it looks the same. I didn't use it as much as I thought I would, but that's because I use this a heck of a lot. I don't use the... Okay, I just threw that lid. I don't use the liquid liner side at all, but I do use the pencil side. And I think it looks about the same as well. So, I mean, we'll see. I only wear them on my waterlines. I'm looking for the cap and it's over here. I threw it. I only use these on my waterline and my tightline, so I'm not using a lot of product at a time. So it just is what it is, but I am working on them. I'm happy to be working on them. It's just gonna take me some time. Then we have my Coty Airspun powder that I did use 17 times. And yeah, there's still a lot of product in here. And I mentioned that in my intro. These have a lot of product in them. It takes a long time to go through these. I think typically they last me about a year, give or take, you know. Just is what it is. Just is what it is. Plus I was using another powder, so now I am using more of it, so hopefully we'll see more product go throughout the year, because I was using this as well. This is the CAB Cosmetics Translucent Setting Powder, but as I had mentioned in my intro, it was not translucent. It actually had pigment and it was too dark for me, but I finished it in 10 uses, so that is exciting. I did have to take the the sifter. Yeah, the sifter. Words are hard. I had to take the sifter out to finish that, but yeah, very happy about that. I think the Coty Airspun powder is the only powder I have left. Oh no, I have another one. I have another powder. Anyways, those are my powders. And then moving on to lip products. It's not. I haven't had it sitting out all the way to have it all settled. I only used the ColourPop gloss 7 times, but I didn't reapply as much as I could have. I'm low-key hate painting this gloss. I've come to the realization that plumping gloss just is not for me. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way it tastes if I accidentally get it in my mouth. Like this one, I get it in my throat sometimes and I'm like, ugh, like gagging on it. It's awful, but we're going strong. We're going strong. And then we have my Melt Mini Lipstick in Frisky. I used this a total of 3 times, but oh no, I think it got a little messed up in there. But yeah, you can see it kind of got a little, I didn't roll it down all the way, I guess, and the cap destroyed it. But I mean, this is how much I have left, so just is what it is. Just keep on keeping on. I'm literally just covered in makeup. It's disgusting. Okay, then we have another empty. This is my REM Beauty mascara. And I mean, I'm sure I can still get product out. Yeah, so there's still some product coming out on the end, but it's getting flaky. It's super dry. It doesn't look as good. So I'm declaring this done and I'm moving on. So yeah, I used this a total of 15 times before I was like, okay, this mascara, I'm over it. We're done. It's done. This is Ariana Grande's brand, right? If that's the case, I won't repurchase it. If not, I will repurchase it, because I do like this mascara, but I don't know how I feel about Ariana Grande these days. Yeah, so I probably won't repurchase it if it is her brand, so sucks. But anyways, foundation. I am using 2. I am mixing them using the Flower Beauty Light Illusion and the LA Girl Pro Matte. I don't use a lot of the LA Girl Pro Matte because it is darker. There is some windowing in the top, but it's a little bit lower. I want to say I'm like here, kind of. I don't know. There is a lot more missing than I thought would be because I don't use a lot of it. So I don't know. I'm very happy about that, but you can't tell that I used any of this at all. I used them a total of 17 times, and this looks no different. So that's cool. But moving on, we have my e.l.f. Skin Primer. This is the Sun Touchable like SPF makeup primer thing in the shade Sunbeam, and I used it a total of 17 times as well. I'm almost done. I have a couple uses left. This will be done next month, so excited for that. And that will be one I repurchase. I have another primer I need to use up first, and then I'll repurchase that. So we'll see. And then we have my e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. Used it 17 times. This is where we're at. I really thought I could finish it, but as you can see, I did not. And I am noticing that sometimes it is picking up my foundation. So I really want to get this done next month because it's not working for me. The sprayer sucks. It's picking up my foundation. It's just not that good of a setting spray at all. So then we have my Jane Iredale Just Kiss Lip and Cheek Stain, which I just use as a balm to kind of hydrate my lips while I am doing my makeup. And it is a mini, and I used it a total of 17 times, and I'm almost done. I'm so excited. Almost done with that. I think maybe be finished next month. I think I'm reaching. I'm hopeful, but we'll see. We'll see. Then the last product that I have to talk about is my lip liner. Pretty sure this is the Beauty Vault lip liner in Cozy Cura. I am wearing it all over my lips today. I used it a total of 5 times. And look at it. I don't know where it will stop, but I did, what is it called? I did sharpen it. Wow, brain. I did sharpen it 3 times. I have to sharpen this every time because I put it all over my lips every time I put it on because I'm just trying to use this up. And sharpening it is such a hassle. Like, I don't like these waxy exteriors. They just don't sharpen as easily as like wood would. Of course, I guess that can be iffy as well, but these ones notoriously for me just are so hard to sharpen. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So we have some empties. I need to roll some stuff in. So let's discuss that. Oh, before we roll stuff in, let's do some honorable mentions. I want to include this where I talk about stuff that I emptied that I'm not focusing on. I'll include skincare and all kinds of stuff. I only finished one thing this month, and that was the Danessa Myricks. What is this? It was like one of their multi-chrome liners in the shade Jade. And I use this actually as a topper shadow on top of this like green shade. I finished this a long time ago, like early in the month. So every time I would put on this green shimmery shadow, I would layer this on top for like extra dimension. It would just add some more to it. And so I ended up finishing that up, and I finished it up really quickly that way. I didn't mean to, but hey, here we are. And I thought it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. So I'm not rolling anything in place of the CAB Cosmetics powder. I'm just using the Coty powder. And then I already showed you the new single that I put in my palette. So let's talk about highlighter and mascara. For mascara, I'm bringing in the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I have a mini of it, and I've been using it ever since I decided the REM Beauty one was done. And I enjoy it. I think it looks very nice. It's very wet and very messy. So I don't like that, but it does look good. I will give her flowers. It does look good on my lashes. So I don't know, I may end up purchasing this in the future, like a full size. I thought I didn't like this mascara, but now I feel like I definitely do. It's just really wet and messy, and it just is what it is. So yeah, we're just gonna go along with this. And then for highlighter, I am bringing in 2 highlights. I'm bringing in the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter in Kitten. I just want to hit pan on this. I've had this forever, probably as long as I've had that Morphe palette, and I do have a lot of use on it. I don't know how I haven't hit pan because I love this highlighter. This is such a beautiful shade. Yeah, oh God, I love this highlighter. I love this formula. I have another one and I love it so much. Love it. I think it's definitely underrated and people should talk about it, bring it back. I think highlighter is supposed to be coming back in the trend, so if you want a highlighter, Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter, Kitten, it's so good. I'm wearing it. Am I wearing it today? No, I'm not. I'm not. I would show you, but I'm not. Okay. You know what? No. Let's show you. Let me swatch it for you. I have a semi-clean finger. So this is what it looks like on my finger. And so it kind of has that pinky base. Oh, you can't really tell on my hand. I promise it is so beautiful. It looks really good on top of a pink blush. Wow, that looks not good. So how it looks on my finger is how it looks when you apply it to your face. It kind of just has that like pink base, but that like very light shimmer, and it looks so beautiful on top of a pinky blush. Love, love. I can't believe, hold on. I mean, you can kind of see there. I think it just looks so weird to me because it's not on top of blush and that's what I'm used to. But it is so beautiful. So beautiful. I love it. The other highlighter I'm bringing in is from, we saw this all last year. This is from the Physicians Formula Butter Collection with Wei Li. Don't know how to say her last name, so I'm not going to because I don't want to butcher it. So I opened this up today and I had originally mushed all this highlighter back together, but as you can see, it is falling apart. So I am going to try to use this up because it is a mess. A mess. So yeah, we're gonna try to use that up. It's gonna take me a long time because there's still a lot of product, but if it's all falling out, then maybe it won't take me as long as I think it will. So that is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying this like Project Pan journey. Project Pan is like my favorite content to watch right now in regards to makeup and beauty. I just think it's so fun and interesting and different than the like whole like consumerism side of the makeup community where they're like reviewing products and they're like, oh, you should buy this. And I just think it's so cool to watch people like use up their makeup instead. So anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to go on like a random tangent there. But yeah, if you're new here, please hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. Everyone hit that like button because it would help your girl out. And I hope you guys have a good one now. Bye!